Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful day. So today I wanted to discuss Ripple and all the partnership it has done with a bank to be able to tokenize real estate assets, right? And we know the real estate market is huge. And this news actually came out in 2023. It's right over here. As you can see, this is from the official Ripple website. It says Ripple and Fubon Bank to showcase real asset tokenization use case. And this came out May 18, 2023. And it's interesting, right? Because Ripple has been doing all these different partnerships, testing all of these things out. And for some reason, most people just don't know this is happening. And it says something very interesting in this article, and I'm just going to quickly show you. It says here that they're going to be tokenizing real world asset and lending protocols will run on a private and secure ledger, right? So they've been testing this for more than a year and a half, almost 2 years, and this is on a private ledger. So don't be surprised if you do not see any movement in the XRP price. But, you know, focusing on this partnership and on what they're doing here, what are the benefits of tokenizing real estate? Well, there are a lot of benefits, and I'm going to go into that today. So we want to keep in mind that traditional real estate is very illiquid, right? If you want to sell a house, you cannot just do it tomorrow. It'll probably take you maybe 3 months. It could take you 6 months, depending how the market is doing. So because it's so illiquid, it becomes difficult to, as it says here, it has a high barrier of entry. And not only that, but to buy a house, you got to go through a bank usually. People got to get a mortgage. You got to get a lawyer. You got to get a real estate agent. You got to do home inspection. You got to, it's a bunch of different things that has to be done. So when you tokenize real estate, you have things like fractional ownership, which we're going to go into in this video. You have increased liquidity, and you have global reach. So let's go a little bit into that. I know I said a lot. So what are some of the benefits? Again, increased liquidity, right? So it'll be way easier for you to buy or to sell your real estate asset, right? So if you tokenize real estate, then instead of waiting 3 to 4 to 6 months, it might take you a day. It might take you, just a few hours to do it. So that means you have access to your cash even faster, right? Reduce transaction costs. Like I mentioned, if you have lawyers in between, real estate agents in between, banks, everybody wants a cut. Everybody wants a percentage. So if you eliminate all of that, right, then you're going to be able to reduce the transaction costs. And it's more secure. Even when you buy a house, usually what they have you do is get title insurance, so people don't try to take your property. And the banks is mandatory, and the banks tell you have to get it. So it's going to be enhanced security because everything's going through a secure blockchain, which is transparent and immutable, which means it cannot be changed, right? So let's focus on increased liquidity and accessibility. Again, let's say that you live in a neighborhood that many people like. Let's say you live in California somewhere, has a really high price. Somebody in Japan could invest in your house, right? Because when you tokenize real estate, it gives you that ability. And we'll go a little bit into that. And this is also called a fractional ownership, right? So maybe they might not have $2 million to buy the whole house, but somebody could invest $100 in your house. And as the house goes up in value in 3 to 5 years, then those $100 they invested, maybe now is worth $120, right? So that's how fractional ownership works. And it's the same as with these cryptocurrencies. Usually, for example, Bitcoin, if you don't have 100,000 to buy a whole Bitcoin, you could invest $200, right? Just buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. So imagine that same concept, but put it into a house, into real estate. Just invest a fraction of your money into a house. Maybe you don't have $500,000 to buy the whole house, but you could invest half of it. You could invest maybe 1% of its value, and that'll go up over time. And also real-time trading is going to be interesting to see how that works in the real world. But these things are coming, and it's already on the works. And as I explained, fractional ownership is a really big benefit. And you could diversify your portfolio, and again, you have enhanced returns, right? Who wouldn't want to invest in a house or multiple houses in a really expensive area? Of course you do, but usually to invest in those things, you got to buy the whole house. And most people don't have that kind of money. But with fractional ownership, you could invest and not have to buy the whole house, right? Transparent and secure transactions. So because of the way blockchain works, especially the XRP ledger, you have immutable records. In other words, you cannot change it. Once something is done, it cannot be changed. So that's increases security. Smart contracts as well are in the XRP ledger, and reduce counterparty risk, which is also a big one. So again, you could track these things real time, right? How is my house doing? What's the value of my house? Maybe sometimes you gotta wait 6 months to a year to see, okay, how much did it go up in value? Or maybe I have to get an appraiser to see how much. Well, with tokenization, you could probably track all of this in real time, so that's pretty cool. You could have your automated reporting and simplify compliance. So again, real estate tokenization is the future of investing, and is coming to the XRP ledger. It's been on the works since May of 2023, and we are right now almost in February 2025. So you could say that in 2 months or 3 months is going to be 2 years that this has been in the works. Now you're probably wondering, how big is the real estate market? Well, I asked ChatGPT, and this will be real quick. It says, what's the size of the real estate market around the world? And it says here that it's $280 trillion. Again, $280 trillion. So imagine the XRP ledger having this kind of money going through its network. And again, in case you forgot, anything that goes through the XRP ledger is going to use the native token, which is XRP. And the more XRP is used, then the higher the value of XRP has to be, right? So I'm going to ask a simple question. If $280 trillion goes, through the XRP ledger, how high, my typing is horrible today, will XRP go? And this is only going to be, I guess ChatGPT is going to do an estimate here, but it says here that it will have to go to at least potentially $2,800 per token, right, per XRP. And again, this is only just real estate. I made a video before about how gold and silver are getting tokenized in the XRP ledger, and that's again a $1 trillion market, and how other things are also getting tokenized. So you could safely say that XRP has to be over 3,000 to get all of these things tokenized and running through its network, right? So let me know what you think in the comment section below about all of this. Do you know this was happening already? Because this came out in May 2023. Are you excited to see when they're going to make an official announcement saying that, companies are already doing, they're already doing this, but this is more of a testing, and it's going, again, like I mentioned, in the private ledger. So when they put this in the public ledger, and the XRP price has to go up, then that's when the fun begins, right? But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on this partnership, and are you excited to see real estate assets getting tokenized on the XRP ledger? Thank you so much for watching, and again, please like, share, and subscribe, and share this with your friends. Maybe you're trying to get them to understand the usefulness of XRP. Many of these cryptos are basically useless, but XRP does have a use case because it is the native token of the XRP ledger. So yeah, thank you for watching, and stay safe out there. Peace.